Hey there, YTPC. It's your boy Cosmo, Cat Dad Piper. Hope you've got a bowl ready and got it smoking, because it's time to share another pipe. Give a little tamp here. So right now I'm sitting out on the deck. Beautiful fall night. I've got my new Anderson Briars pipe, and in it I'm smoking Cornell Diehl Cross-Eyed Cricket, of course. It's going to be one of my favorite blends, if not the favorite blend. It's my go-to. It's the perfect combination of slightly sweet with an English, and just hits all the right notes for me. As you can see, I've got my little hooded sweatshirt on. It is definitely fall weather. I think it got to about 70 degrees today, and as it gets darker outside, it gets cooler. So while I don't appreciate the coldness, I do appreciate the soft comfort of a sweatshirt. Last night I was out till about 9:30 at night with Smoking Buddy Matt. I think it got down to about 55 degrees, and it was supposed to get as low as 40 degrees overnight, so I guess that's what we get in Iowa for having a nice summer. We're going to have a cool fall, unfortunately. But I am loving this pipe. It's not too short, not too long. It's got a good sized bowl on it. Beautiful finish. And now that I've got a softy bit on there, it's a good clencher. I saw that it looks like as of yesterday, Josh Anderson still had his pipe up on Etsy. Go check it out. It's got a nice red stem. Looks like it's a similar design otherwise, maybe a little bit longer. And I saw today on Instagram he's working on a couple commissions and another pipe, so if anybody commissioned a video after seeing my Yabo, or seeing me talk about his pipes, maybe Josh and I should talk some sort of finder's fee or something. Spent the day working on a crochet project. Hope to get that finished Saturday. Shouldn't be a problem. I was going to do that earlier in the week, but my coach had some issues with her plumbing. Had a few bad pipes. They're original to the house, which was built in 1940, so it's probably long overdue. But just watched a couple videos. Caught a little bit of Thursday Night Live with Briar Blues. Was just in there a few minutes in between making videos, so I didn't really say anything, just kind of lurked around for a little bit. I love this tobacco. I know I may be hyping it up, and it may not be for everybody, but it's certainly the one for me. Got to pipe or popped the second tin of it last night. Unfortunately, now it's got the nice black warning label across the front, so it's not as pretty of a can, but it smokes just the same. I understand that they have to put that label on there, but I really don't think the warning's going to affect anybody who's seriously into the pipe hobby. I just don't understand why they got to be getting bigger and bigger. I do enjoy good artwork on a good tin of tobacco. Got a few background noises in the neighborhood. Couple of crickets chirping in the background. You must smell the cross-eyed cricket coming out of my pipe. Seems like I hear them every time I light a bowl of it up. So, didn't have a whole lot. I just thought I'd enjoy one more bowl before it gets too cold out tonight. Thought I'd let you guys join me. Hope you had a good day whenever you find this. And let's do a little bowl call. Leave a comment. Let me know what you're smoking when you're watching this. What you're smoking it in. This way I can continue adding to my list of tobaccos I'd like to try that I don't need to buy. Saw the other day Cornell Diehl released a new limited edition. I guess they had done it a few years ago. It's called From Beyond. Sounded like it's kind of based in traditional English. Sounds like Tobacco Pipes has some tins left of it. Not able to pull the trigger on it right now. Fortunately, I've got plenty of tobacco and other expenses to take care of. But that's alright. As long as I have a couple of my favorites, that's all I really need. If you haven't already, I posted a new video earlier tonight doing another tobacco tasting. It'll also be in the playlist. Did it on the Three Nuns. Go ahead and check that out if you're interested after this video. There's one tobacco I wouldn't mind getting my hold on sooner than later, and that would be the Cornell Diehl. I believe it's called Autumn Evening or something like that. It's supposed to be pretty good and could use a good fall flavor, but fall just started, so we'll have to wait and see. Saw onions back home doing well. And of course, glad to hear that. When I see Robert, his dad, I see he's got some ailment. Not going to spoil it, but it's not tongue bite like he originally thought. But still, wish him well. Sound like he's on the way to recovery. And spoke to my friend Palpatine. Called me from his room this afternoon. First I didn't answer because I figured it was somebody calling about my car's extended warranty. Even though I've never bought a brand new car a day in my life, and every car I've bought has been more than 5 years old and was bought as is, no warranty. It was Palpatine, so I called him back. Talked to him for maybe 10 minutes. Sounds like he's doing better. Getting the help he needs, which is good to hear. And don't know when he's getting out or going home. But it's good to know things are going in the right direction. Meanwhile, Eagle Talon Piper wasn't feeling so hot today, so hope he gets some good rest and starts feeling better tomorrow. And hope he's back at it. Seems like if it's not one thing, it's another. But such is life. If you're from the 80s, you might remember this. You take the good, you take the bad, and then you have facts of life. Oh boy. I was born in November of 1980, so I'm a 100% 80s child, 90s child. Kind of a unique generation. Seen all the various forms of technology, from the old, dot matrix computers and printers. Remember my first computer we had at home was an old computer. Had those printers where it had to tear off the sides where the holes fed through the little prongs on the side of the printer. About 2 pages into a 5 or 6 page screw report, and the thing would jam up on you. By the end of my senior year in high school, I had to explain the teacher the situation, and while all my reports were being handed in red ink because that was the only ink we could find for it anymore. I'm of the age where my household didn't get internet till I was in college. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, but my parents took care of me, and we didn't get the internet or central air till I was in college. But I still lived at home at the time. Went to the local community college for the first 2 years. Which worked out well because it was about 5 or 6 minutes down the road. So I remember watching shows like BattleBots, reruns of American Gladiator, which are corny as all get up, but they're still better than the new ones. And a couple shows on Comedy Central. One was a show called The Man Show, which could not be made today. I'll tell you that. Another one was a trivia game show called Win Ben Stein's Money, which I think last year I went and found a few episodes of it on YouTube and watched those. I'm of the age where, as a kid in grade school, summers you basically were outside playing with friends till it was dinner time. Then you went back out and played some more until it was getting dark and you had to be in the house before the streetlights came on. I remember when Nokia was the biggest cell phone company. It was cool just to have a small phone that you could change the faceplates on or the buttons on. I remember a classmate of mine, I'll say it was sophomore, junior year, high school. It was probably the first one in our class to have a CD burner in their laptop. We thought it was the coolest thing ever. I'm also another story from today, but leading into it, I'm old enough to remember where the term roll down your windows or roll up your windows comes from in the car. Having to crank it down, crank it up. So this morning, it was nice out. And went to coffee and crochet and went to crack my front windows a little bit while I was inside, in case it decided to warm up so the car stayed cool. And only my front window, driver's side window went down. The other one wasn't working. Dagnabbit went next. Got done with coffee earlier tonight before dinner. Tried the window again. Didn't work. Tried down the back windows. They didn't work. So really? Like, what else can go wrong? For about a minute, I was freaking out. Oh, great. Another expense, just what I need. And then I thought about it for a second. Realized the other day I went to lock my car from the inside, which I never do because I've got a remote on my keychain. Figured out when I hit the lock on the inside door, I'd also hit the little button that activated the child safety locks. So the windows weren't going down. So you gave that button a little flick. Sure enough, all the windows worked. Just get to the point you're so used to technology that something as simple as that will throw your day off and have you fearing the worst. So I think this pipe, between me talking and puffing, I think it's about done. I did have it going for a little while before I started the video, so give it one more light and make sure it's out of here. Just a little bit left. Well, it looks like it is drawing to a close. So with that, I'll bring this little session to a close. Hope you're having a good day or a good night whenever you find this. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'll try to make something you enjoy watching. For everybody else, as always, thanks for watching. And more importantly, God bless, and we'll see you soon.